Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Collecting Madness. There's always madness in love, and we love collecting. I got a very big box today. As you can see, it is none other than the Disney 100 Lego Castle, that being number 43222. It has 4,837 pieces. You heard me right, and this thing is way more heavier than I thought. I'm gonna get it out, get it opened, maybe show a little bit of that, but other than that, I'm gonna build this and then I'll kind of review it after. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Got the castle opened up here. There were some bags in the top. Came with a second box and all these bags. There are so many bags. I believe there's 25 or 28 bags. This is really cool because you can go through and it gives you some information about the castle you're building, which is basically out of Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, I believe. And weirdly enough, this is the 100th anniversary, but it seems to be designed after the 50th, which is super amazing. I'm gonna get started. Wish me luck. So here I have the base started. Got all these pieces, still a ton of bags. My brother over there is working on that part of the castle. Just a ton more to go. This is still the first book. He's on one book and then there's a whole nother book. So we still have book number 2 because my brother did book number 3. I did number 1 and there's about 8 bags left. But this is what it's looking like so far. Absolutely stunning. It's gigantic. It's tall. And there's still a lot more to do. We're back at it again. It's the next morning. Got some cereal here. Don't mind that. My brother's already started. We're doing the last final 8 bags. There's one more book to go. I'm building 4 bags. He's building 4 bags. And then we're going to stick it on the castle and finally get this thing done. Alright guys, so me and my brother finally finished the castle. It took us 2 days to do, but in totality of the man hours put in, we calculated about 8.5, and that was doing it together. I've heard other people saying singly they could do that. This was definitely a monster task. I have a little bit bigger hands. All this intricate tiny stuff was very, very hard to do, and my brother kind of got the worst of it. The upper part is completely all of these golden rods, each individually like put together. It's not just one pieces and then pegged in, so you really get the feel for close to 5,000 pieces, and this Lego Disney Castle really makes you feel that to a T. So diving into the set, this starts off with 8 minifigs that you get with the castle, that being a Rapunzel, Flynn Rider, Tiana, Prince Naveen, Snow White, her prince, I forget his name, Cinderella, and Prince Charming. When you first take a look at this castle, you're automatically greeted with the wonderful pillars up front, the giant door with the curtains draping, the nice gold touches at the front, the steps leading up to the castle. There is water outside the castle, as well as some greenery going around the front, some trees and plants and flowers, really setting the tone for the scenery that you see when you walk up to the castle in Orlando, Florida. As you pan up and down the castle, you'll notice that it's more than just brick built, and some pieces are individually sculpted to look like bricks. I absolutely love this touch, as it still gives off a Lego feel, but it also gives a more solid feel for what Disney was trying to achieve. As you go up, you're also greeted with some beautiful gold attire, and it's dressed all over the whole castle, all over the place. You get the pink parts of the castle as well that build the second half, and then you get some flagpoles and just little intricate designs here and there all over, all the way up, following to the top to the crest of the Lego flag up there, as well as some fireworks being sprouted out both sides of the castles for the light show that, when you attend Disney, happens all the time. So once you get this thing turned around, you can absolutely make yourself at home and step inside and make it your home in the Lego Disney Castle with a flick of a silver colored wand and sprinkling of imaginary fairy dust. You can find so many Easter eggs in the back of this castle, and so many rooms that you can look and peek inside of, and it's really fascinating to look at. Starting off with Cinderella's glass slipper, you can find Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs magic mirror, Sleeping Beauty's spindling wheel. You get pieces of Beauty and the Beast. You can find Lumiere. You can find Mrs. Potts and Chip, as well as the kitchen for the setting of the table. You can find Rapunzel's paintbrush, as well as her paint palette. The dingle hopper can also be found from The Little Mermaid. You can find Mulan. You can find the dragon in there, along with the sword. You can find another Easter egg, that being the sword in the stone. More Beauty and the Beast stuff. You got Belle's rose in a glass case, all brick built. You can find Maui hanging up on the wall with a paddle. You can also find Fantasia. You can find Mickey's broom and mop bucket, as well as Sleeping Beauty's bed. You can also find Aladdin's genie lamp, and I believe the genie is coming out of it. And you can find the magic carpet, and then there's some flower scenes going on here for Pocahontas. Hard to see back there, but if you look close enough, it's hard to make out. There's something red back there, and that's the witch's apple that was given to Snow White. Another exclusive piece of this set that I really enjoy is found deep within inside the castle under a roof panel here, and once you lift it off, you can find none other than Steamboat Willie. That is the original Mickey Mouse, the first ever Mickey Mouse created by Walt Disney, and I really love this touch, as he didn't really say anything in that original series. He just whistled while being on the steamboat. Also, you can find in there is a camcorder. It looks more of a old school classic camera that they would film with, and I think this is a really nice touch by Walt Disney's company. You can find so much magic within these Disney castle walls. Every accessory and detail is significant to the world of Disney, inspired by the mosaic murals in the Disney park castles. The ballroom is decorated with murals depicting their 4 Disney princess characters, with a crest featuring a signature icon to represent each of their stories. All in all, I've absolutely fallen in love with this castle, and I've really enjoyed building this. A huge shout out to my brother who helped me build it as well. We had an amazing experience building this together and had tons of laughs over this and singing some Disney songs, as well as some other stuff that doesn't even make sense. But I love every piece of this castle, all the way from the minifigs to the very tippy top of the castle with the flag. Every time I see it, I'm just reminded of the honeymoon with my wife and seeing this castle for the first time. And this set truly brings the magic to life. It really is true, making it all seem like this is the most magical place on earth, and now I have it within my home. That'll do it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video as much as I did, please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.